Oh, hi everyone. It's Mark again. And today we're going to talk about Hitler. Hitler, meidasTouch, and Moms for Liberty. So, I do watch a lot of videos on the internet. One of them I watch is meidasTouch on a pretty regular basis. And Troy from meidasTouch put out a video a few days ago about the MAGA plans for education in the US. Link in the description. I'm going to put it down below so you can see it. And I want to talk about one part of that video where he talks about a newsletter that was put out by the Indiana chapter of Moms for Liberty that had a quote from Hitler on it. Yes, Adolf Hitler. Quote was, he alone who owns the youth gains the future. And they actually had the citation for Adolf Hitler on there. Now, I have mentioned this to multiple people of liberal or left leanings, and they just blow up. And frankly, Troy goes on pretty hysterical about it. And what I think a lot of people in the progressive media don't realize is that that quote is there. It's not an aspirational quote, it's an accusation. People on the right, like Moms for Liberty, they believe that there is a mass conspiracy to own the youth so they can gain the future from the left, not the right. They see what they're doing is setting education free. And I think when we go on with histrionics about it, we're losing a chance to communicate. And on this channel, I really want to be about outreach, communicating, and helping deconstruct the MAGA conspiracy theories. And frankly, this is one of them. The idea that the left controls and runs and is using this to manipulate our youth, to control the future and control the country. I've been hearing this conspiracy theory since I literally became conscious as a human being. And I'm going to go on about that in some other videos as I go along. But to me, this is a lost chance to communicate. And Troy wonders, how did this make it into the paper? How did they get this on the cover? How did it get there? Didn't it go through review? And, the reality is that I work with lots of volunteer organizations, and these organizations are all run by volunteers. The national chapter probably never saw that newsletter. They never approved it. And like I say, it's an accusation, not an aspiration. They think the left is doing it. So, remember that. When you get in a conversation with someone from Mothers for Liberty, remember, they're probably a parent too. They have kids in school. They have been stoked into a frenzy by the MAGA right with a massive amount of disinformation. But remember that deep down, they probably care about their kids as much as you do. In the end, I agree with a lot of what Troy's conclusions were in that video, that we need more funding for education. We fund education at the lowest level of our peers, our economic peers in the West. So I agree with a lot. I just see it's a lost opportunity for communication. Anyway, this was a tough one to put together because I think of Goblin's Law, and I'm just going to read it. I got on the other screen here. That is that as an online discussion grows longer, regardless of topic or scope, the probability of a comparison to Nazis or Adolf Hitler approaches 100%. And I think it took me 5 or 6 videos to get to Hitler. And really wasn't my intent, but I saw this, and you pretty much can't throw more gasoline on a fire than using Hitler's name. And I really felt that this video had to be made. It took me about 4 days to get up the gumption to get in front of the camera and do this today. But anyway, that's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments, and have a great day.